Dead all the peasants, I'm set up to be a legend, hey. Send my regards, biddle bars, I'm at large. I'm just trying to hold your attention, call me Sarge. I'm venting a mile a minute, I'm running up the charge. I'm hustling independent, I ain't gon' trip as hard. You can't compare it, I do this shit on my own merit. Heart on my sleeve, feel naked when I don't wear it. Harder to be the realest if you don't share it. Often that we regret it if we don't cherish all of the precious moments, so I don't condone it. And you don't get time back, that's why I never loan it. But when I'm feeling generous, I don't expect it for myself. Hope you impressed enough that you go and bless somebody else. Hey, that's a bet. Hey, what you giving out is what you getting back. Hey, don't be living like you don't know how to act.
What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for tuning back to the channel, as always. Now, in today's video, I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. We are going to be working for the first time on the new Jeep Wrangler, sitting right behind me, and we're going to do a little rundown. We've got a lot of work to do today, so let's get to it. Let's go ahead and pull this thing down to the house. The pressure washer's down there, and we're going to get to cleaning this thing as good as we can get it. Okay guys, so we finished up washing up the old TJ right here. She's looking a lot better. Just getting all the caked up mud off her. You can tell she just looks a little bit cleaner, but doesn't look good under 30 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and start tearing out the seats, tearing out the center console. Center console's going out, the seat's going out, seat belts are going out. And then we'll start tackling the floor pans, because right now the floors are kind of, they don't look good. They don't look good at all. If you guys have never pressure washed your interior before, I highly recommend it. It is a good time. But let's go ahead and get to work, and I'll talk to you guys in a second. This bolt came out. This back bolt was an insane pain in the butt. This bolt here, as you can see, it's just so rusted. It just rusted. But as you can see here, that was rusted out. These pans here are rusted out pretty bad. But let's go ahead, move on to that seat right there. Be right back. And I'm worried about what's under there. We have a lot of work to do. So let's go ahead, get the center console out, we'll get these floor mats out, and we'll really start diving in on what we're working on. So we have the whole interior here completely stripped down. Center console's out, seats are out, everything is out. You can see it's very, very filthy in here. And guys, that is exactly what I was not hoping for. We have daylight, and a whole lot of it. Dude, you want to see something cool?
Is it that?
Yeah. Also, we're going to go ahead, before we pull the floor pans and stuff out, we're going to go ahead and pull out the whole roll bar, because we're going to bed line it too with the interior, and we have to replace this frame here. See, this is rusted, this thing is rusted, and this windshield is cracked. So we have to replace this anyway, which bolts up to this. So let's go ahead and do that.
6.5 hours later.
Okay guys, so we have ran into a lot of issues, and you guys can tell I've upgraded to Madison now instead of Charlie, but it took a long time to get the rack off, but it is finally out. We may have had to cut a couple bolts, and we have revealed a complete nightmare on the old TJ here. So instead of this being one episode of just us doing a bed line and everything, we are just going to try and do the floor pans in this episode, and hopefully next time we'll do the bed liner. But let's get to working on these floors, because oh my gosh. What are you thinking, dude?
I see more ground than I do metal.
I can literally see daylight. Okay.
Flintstone mobile.
Oh boy. Okay, guys, so we have been as he picks up a hammer, we have been contemplating how we're gonna repair this, and we just don't have a whole lot of metal to work with. Front and back. The back is definitely the worst part of it. So what we're planning on doing is, this Jeep essentially is trying to be the cheapest budget built Wrangler you can buy. Something that you guys can buy really cheap, fix up with stuff laying around, and have as little amount of money as possible in this thing. So what we're gonna do is very unorthodox. Gosh, it's just disgusting over there. But what we're planning on doing is we're gonna have to cut out everything here. We're not gonna be able to use any of this. We're gonna have to, or we might be able to save these seat brackets. Not that one, of course. And then we have to build a new support running from here. We're gonna mount it in here to here. We're gonna weld it all up, and then we're gonna set our new metal on top, and hopefully have a new backseat floor pan. Hopefully it won't look too bad. And then for the front here, we're going to do the same thing, cut all this out, and then use some cardboard or something and make a template. And we're just gonna trim out what it's gonna be, weld it on top, paint it up, bed line it, and it should be good. But it is a lot easier said than done. So we are going to get to chopping and tearing out these terrible floor pans. You excited?
No.
And we have never really done any work like this, so it's gonna be very custom, and I guarantee there is no other Wrangler in the world that's going to have the same patchwork that we have done. But we're gonna get to work. I'll probably talk.
What we're patching with.
No, I don't want to talk about what we're patching with. I said we just have some metal laying around, okay?
Shelving.
It's just some very thick steel, and it's gonna be okay, and it's gonna be awesome. But let's go to time lapse and get this done.
We're all dreamers, dreaming of the good life, but there's nothing that nice on the cards for us. It's alright though, 'cause we can have a good time, and we don't worry if it's dangerous. So take this ride and hold on tight. We're gonna live forever now, and side by side, we don't need light. We're gonna live forever now. You feel that touch and all the love, it makes us live forever now. We don't look up, we rise above. We're gonna live forever now.
Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and stop this episode right here. In the next episode, we're planning on, hopefully, if everything works out, we're gonna put a new brace in here and then weld in the new panel. You can see we've got it all grounded down to where we're gonna have some good contact to weld in the new pans. But we have to do them on both sides, and then we have to work on the fronts. The fronts should not be as bad, but hopefully that's gonna be next episode. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We have a whole lot of work to do this Wrangler, but I really do think by the end of this whole adventure journey with you guys, it's gonna be a really sweet build. So anyway, I hope you guys liked it. Please like and subscribe. Comment what we need to do to this thing, because it's a clean slate. It's an open template. So I've got some ideas of what I want to do. But guys, let me know what you would like to see on this thing. But we have a whole lot of customization to do, like these floor pans. But nothing we can't handle, nothing we can't fix. And we guys love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the content, and we have a lot more coming. So talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Running on, running on. Yeah, that's right. Tell these bitches, please stay in your lane, move along. Might take a trip.